Hello, hello, hello. My name is Rumi, and I have come back. I've returned to play something. Oh boy, I just noticed. Ignore me, ignore me. So yeah, I've returned. Hope I'm not like too quiet or anything like that. I think I'm fine, based on what I can tell. Do I have anything to talk about? Trying to remember if there's anything important to say. Oh, hello, McBaseball. Hello. I started classes. So I have my full-time job and I have classes. And I was gonna stream on Saturday, but then the classes were crazy because one of them's a coding class and it was hard. I was like struggling to understand. Now the class doesn't seem too bad, but for that first weekend they had to make us do a lot of setup. We had to set up a lot of things, so I was really stressed out, so I didn't stream. We will see how it goes for the next couple of months. This is like the time of year that's like the hardest for me to get anything done because I have school, I have work, and then I have I want to do this. Hello, Mio. Coding, I was so bad at it. I am not sure how good I will be at it, but I think it will be useful for me to learn, you know? I'm just chatting a little bit before to see if you know, who wants to show up, and then we'll get into the game. So, you know, that's why I'm chatting. It'll only be for a couple, like, you know, 1 or 2 more minutes. But yeah, coding. So it's going to be some HTML, some CSS, and some JavaScript in the class. It's not going to be too intense, but it's going to be like understanding how it works, understanding how to identify websites and how they work, and, you know, being able to take them apart a little bit and set up your own website. That's kind of what the coding class is for. So I'm excited because I would like to learn how to do some of these things. I think it will be helpful because, yeah, coding is involved in a lot of things. So, yeah. So is that all I wanted to talk about? Well, because of classes coming back, I might not be able to stream more than just Tuesdays. But don't worry, my Tuesday is ironclad. I'm going to stream on Tuesdays. Okay? It's going to happen. Even if it's for 1 hour, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. For sure, for sure. Okay. I think I've yapped enough. I can continue yapping while playing the game. So I will move to the game. One moment. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing next, so give me a moment to look at the tasks. If anyone has an idea of what you think I should do without, you know, leading me too strongly, you can always let me know. Ask the scab leader about the tattoos. That's right, I tried, I thought. It won't count as one of the people informing you about the tattoos, but could be interesting. Interesting. Oh, this is one of my favorite games. What do you think about it? I really like it. I really like it. I would be interested to see how different it is to play the game choosing the other styles, because I chose the Inland Empire one. I didn't realize Inland Empire one was going to be so drug focused, and hedonism focused. I guess it kind of makes sense. I kind of liked, I chose it because I love paranormal elements, so it looked like an interesting option, you know. But there is the logic based one, which like has more lore, I've heard, and then I don't know what the, you know, the stronger main option at the beginning of the game would do. Maybe if I played it again, I would go custom and choose like a custom option that would be Inland Empire, Esprit du Corps, and then I don't know, I like Half-Light. I really like Half-Light a lot. And I love the art in this game. You know, I think the art is so beautiful, so interesting. And I love the like, you know, obviously these, but also like the people's cards. Oh my gosh. You know, like the character cards are really, really cool. I love that about it. Okay, let's see here. So we're gonna ask the scab leader. What about you? Do you have any favorite parts of the game that aren't too or what do you think of the game that's not too spoilery?
Sure. Don't think so. Suddenly, this feels like a really
oh, that's right. He's one of the members. He's one of the people. It was on your kernel. He's gonna kill me. Okay, I see why everyone was saying it's not a good idea to try to fight this guy. Give him the photo. Uh-huh. It was on your kernel.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dark. You see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome.
Huh?
Melted skin and hair. Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
What? Loincloths?
Yeah. He's clenching his teeth.
Can you tell me what the tattoos mean?
What it means.
Well, I love how replayable it is. Yeah, I could see that. I feel like I missed a lot of things. I feel like I missed tons of things.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You wanna hear? Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance.
He's gonna tell me something horrible. I just know it.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kipped villages.
Racist term.
Nothing but fucking bugs
right, I think.
and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
Uh-huh.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really
I knew it.
graphic. Last moment.
I knew it's gonna be something horrible. I'm gonna read through it really fast, maybe. I want to hear it. I want to hear what it is, but I also don't want I don't want him to hear him say it. Does that make any sense? Well, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to read it. Or do you think it will be bad if I just skip through it? Do you want to hear him say it? Whatever it is. I'm kind of worried. Let's see. Yeah, you could just tell from the way he said the beginning part that he's gonna say something horrible right now. Okay.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
You know what I'm wondering? If this is going to be an analog of some of the stories that people say about I don't want to be political, but obviously, or anything weird, but like stories about like Vietnam and like US soldiers in Vietnam. I wonder if this is like the analog, because I feel like this, obviously Disco Elysium has like real world analogs where different parts of the world are represented by different characters. Clearly, even if I'm like not always good at identifying who those people are supposed to represent as a group.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
Yeah, so he's like dehumanizing these people right away, whoever they are.
We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, but not too old.
I hope there is a check that I can beat to just stab him in the face or something. I already don't like him. Okay.
She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
The man on the gates? Oh, Measurehead? Yeah, I know.
God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body.
I knew it.
And fucking...
Hello, Chef 4ID. What a great place for you to show up.
Said primitive spirits were watching over him now.
Aww.
Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Oh, so he did die.
Something stirs in your stomach.
Physical instrument.
There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless, odorless. It's...
Thank you, thank you. Okay. You can have that. No, he cannot have it. It's mine. It's my picture. I need it. What's the word? Evil? Well, yeah, sure, it's evil. But he's talking about it with such relish. I mean, he's just enjoying saying it to me, trying to hurt me with this. I don't know. You were there. You're not really a scab leader, are you? Obviously, I already told him he's the colonel. His colonel died. Okay. You were there.
No. I was in the domain. In Jamrock.
In the domain. In the domain, huh? Okay, so I will say it.
You bet it was.
Oh. Okay. He agrees. I don't know. Okay.
It's just nature.
Uh-huh.
This guy used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
He's under orders. And orders are orders.
Yeah. Can I have it back?
go ahead. All right now.
Huh.
Freak!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars.
Interesting. Okay, so he didn't punch my lights out for asking him that. Yeah, obviously, I knew they were going to commit atrocities against that woman. Obviously, that is how these kinds of stories go. In, you know, in these contexts of like, you just once, can we come up with something more different that I potentially haven't heard of? Anyway, sorry. I think it is interesting how they, like, you know, they frame that to make him seem scary. I mean, obviously the game is telling you in a bunch of different ways that he's a strong, scary person that you shouldn't mess with. But Measurehead also looked scary, and you can still do something to him, so I don't know. The game is giving me conflicting messages right now. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, what was I gonna do? One thing. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Oh, I keep getting spammed with messages for my class. Okay. Let me see on my little thing on the side here. Anyway, confront Hardy Boys about the drug trade. I don't have enough information, I think, to do that. There is a difference between strong guy and trained killer. That's true. I don't really know anything about Measurehead's background. Like, I do, but I don't know that he isn't a killer, though. I mean, it seems like he isn't. It seems like he's just got this strange idea. And that's pretty much it. Okay, find a murder weapon. Yes, okay. This is the one that kind of stumped me last time because I feel like I remember seeing weapons that weren't fused together that were rifles at some point, and I don't remember anymore. Maybe I'm just not remembering right, though. When Kim's not around. I'm not gonna buy spirits unless I am. Replace the lost. I don't know where to get this ball either. Okay, I can ask a Joyce, I think her name is, about this. The ship lady. Okay, find the murder weapon. That's what I need to do. I do need to do the boardwalk and the island. I don't know how I'm going to get to the island. Will Joyce take me there? Local kids. I need to talk to the kids again. Maybe ask them different questions than what I've asked. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the cinder block. Okay, let's do this because I don't honestly know what to do next. Sold a gun myself. Oh boy. I actually don't remember if I did or not. I don't think I sold a gun. I think I would have kept it if I had one. Ooh, but I really don't remember. Is there a way for me to find out? If anyone was around watching my streams, does anyone remember if I ever sold a gun? I don't think I did. I think I sold the only thing I sold that I was like, maybe I shouldn't sell this is I sold a gas canister. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can fast travel, I think. We're gonna go to the Feld mural. I can't remember. I think, is the Feld mural the last place I'm supposed to go? I can't remember which one's the Feld mural. Is it the one that I'm supposed to wait to do? If it is, I will click on it and then leave. Oh yeah, this is the Feld mural. Okay, I'm supposed to wait and not do this yet. Okay. Yeah, because maybe this ladder is where I'm supposed to go last in the game. As a guess. Okay. Hardy boys get a weapon somehow. The boardwalk for bullet traces. Island for bullet traces. I can... Oh. Okay. If anyone would like to give me a small nudge, nothing too crazy, I would really appreciate it. But I don't think everyone, you know, I think people, you know, show up when they can, so nobody knows what I've done so far, necessarily. I did the church stuff for the most part, unless there's something else I don't know about. I was told to wait for the Feld mural. Even the game is telling you, like, hey, wait to do this unless you really think... Oh, I can ask the kids about the insect thing. I feel like everything I have to do is on this side for now. Maybe this is the kid that they're talking about, though. The little girl. Actually forgot to ask her.
Hello, mister.
Do you know anyone named Ruby?
Ruby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can, but then
Cute.
Kids.
Let me see. Point at her toy.
It's Lammy.
Oh, I loved Lammy.
Is a stuffed lamb.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy
Hello,
was
Kev.
a
Revashalian?
No. That's not it.
I think she means river.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the next one.
Lammy was a resolution Eri.
Okay.
Yes. They look the same. Sometimes they look identical.
Hello, welcome.
Yes, I am. That's nice. My mom is great.
Huh.
She's never angry.
Okay, maybe not her.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against
Wait,
the wall.
what? Discard the thought. Try to sneak up on the fast.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a
Aw,
fire.
no!
How disappointing.
Of course that wasn't the phasmid. It's way too big.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You couldn't have known that for sure. And besides,
The kid
finding
voice
this
actors, yeah.
phasmid is your special destiny.
They're really good.
You can feel it.
Give the dream of discovering the Insulinian phasmid a rest for now. Okay. So maybe these two kids do know. Like
The
when...
scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Like when South Park creators brought their kids on board for an episode. Oh, wow. I did not know about that. Have you seen any bad people around?
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their...
Then we're definitely doing it.
Huh. Okay, wait. What are we
Yes.
looking for?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We're trying to ask about the bugs.
You're stupid.
Okay, how about the policeman asks you something else now? Huh.
Okay.
The stone...
He looks just like...
The boy does...
You're bad with kids.
I am.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now?
Wait, so they're not going to know about the bugs?
The
I thought they were the ones to
scruffy-haired
ask.
boy kicks a stone.
I don't know. Kids around town. Are there any other kids to ask? Okay. Determine the shot came from the boardwalk for bullet traces. Okay, I still don't know. Maybe if I look at these. Pile of clothes. Maybe this will remind me. Backyard wall. Oh, that's my fave. A barbel. Oh, yeah. Mirror. That's the hard one, too. Okay. Kim. Oh, this is the one I messed up and I didn't try to do. Because I'm a fool. Okay, Sooner the Programmer. A godly logic. I think can I even try to do this one again? I guess if they show up here, I can. Oh my god, the game does not like when I do that. Wow. Why is it... Okay. Are these white ones the ones I can't do anymore? Abandoned lorry. Challenging physical instrument. Novelty dice maker. I don't think that this will help. Okay. Oh, I can do the white ones. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, because I can do the map wall. I think. Warded door. Oh, that was the one in the Rolling Rags, right? Ooh? Oh god, the way that the game hates the idea of me using this stupid... Ah! These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Oh, I can try them now. Wash basin. Inside the apartment. Okay. Inside this room.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough...
Oh, the shave. I'm not doing that.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face.
Like a
in it,
touchscreen.
adorned with the expression.
Really? Hold on. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. I can't. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's because I did it the wrong way. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to sneeze. I was trying to do this because there was a little thingy on the side. I don't know. I can't try these. Okay. Oh, I can... Suggestion heroic? Oh, that sounds kind of hard. Okay. Local kids might know. You sneeze, you lose. I don't know why it's like that either. Yeah. Yeah, I know if but I don't think I'm gonna sneeze. It's just kind of making... Have you ever, like, not sneezed when you were supposed to and your face hurts? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have a blood vessel pop in my face or something. Probably not. Talk to her.
Oh, the sea's gonna calm down.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and the waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I got drunk and apparently drove it into the sea.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Quite odd. Our things are part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Okay, so there are also kids that are not in this village. Wait, what? Oh boy. Kids that were elsewhere. Huh. Kids are we... No, not the teens. Oh! Oh my god, you're so right. Oh god. Yes, that's a child in front of the bookstore. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, I haven't. I have not. I forgot she existed. And you know what the sad thing is people mentioned her last time too. And I still forgot about her. So sad. Kuno? Oh, yeah, Kuno. I don't like him, but yeah, he's there. He exists. Kuno S, the girl, yeah. That father and son too. I don't think you can talk to the child by himself without the father, right? Yeah. All right, I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
Why would you even say that then? Why did you bring it up? Oh god. My knee's hurting me.
That's all we have time for right now anyway.
Did everything move just now?
Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then.
If it did, it's because I
Not
moved.
like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't have to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the Doom commercial area.
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
Uh-huh.
I like the Capri funeral idea.
I was sitting cross-legged, but now I'm sitting with one of my legs flat and the other leg on my chair. Like, bent. Kind of. Not really, obviously, because it's not like... I can't have one leg flat on the ground and the other leg perfectly bent towards me, you know? Like, because then... I'm not that tall, like, to be able to do that, but I can kind of do it. Ask for the date! Oh... She's probably gonna laugh at me. Kim's presence makes it awkward.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast
Also, hello,
cultivation-based
Lauti.
mating rituals.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I failed. Certified lover boy, huh? I'm sitting crisscross in my office chair. Yeah, I love crisscross. But sometimes okay, what I start to do is I'm sitting crisscross and then I start to move around too much, and I think I put too much pressure on my left knee. And I got into a cycling accident a long time ago, and my knee and my hip are kind of messed up from it, so I keep forgetting about that, and then I hurt it. I know, I like the first one. I think it's really funny. CM Punk way of sitting. I'm afraid of woman. Woman. Yeah, a big... I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I'm gonna pick this one. I like it.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date. Oh no, woman.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
Aw, fine. Denied.
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
Yeah. Even if you did it right, you couldn't kiss her or anything? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think so. She doesn't seem like the kind of person who would be interested in me right now. I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like she's just like clearly like living living her own life, being a mom of 3 kids, you know. Yeah, no spoilers. But it's okay, Lauti, but but yeah, we're trying to keep the magic alive. You just need to lead me over a bridge of not knowing. I was asked to get your signature. I don't want to get her signature, but I do want to ask her to see what that does. I guess I could always reload if I really hate if she just signs it and gives it to me.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
I don't think she is, though, right? I don't think he is. I don't think she should sign it.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Don't sign the paper. Thought what exactly?
That Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
Don't sign it. Don't sign it.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
I don't believe in him. I think he's a scummy person. What are these faces, huh? You should play this again after you're done alone. Ah.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
I think they're just gonna raise this whole area. Because look at this. This doesn't look particularly beautiful. They're gonna get rid of it. It's a bunch of shacks, right? Okay. I forgot about this child. I forgot about the existence of that child over there. I kept being so focused on those 2 kids. I was like, there's no other kids in this game. What are you talking about?
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
Ah.
She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organizing the stock.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
It's amazing how different it can be on a second playthrough. I bet, because you're trying different things. You're like, what if I tried this? I realized I like locked myself out of things, but I had forgotten to save and I didn't want to go back, you know? So then I was like, oh man, I wonder what would have happened if I had made a different choice. It's funny because I've watched you ask the same 2 kids in 3 separate streams the same thing. Oh no. No. Yes, I'm sorry. I probably didn't even notice. No. Sometimes I forget what I've done.
I'm signaling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous
But
people.
there's lights on. What are you looking for now? I have no idea what to do next. So I kind of would appreciate not being told what to do, but maybe you're like, oh, check out this area or something. I don't know. Because there's a bunch of stuff I feel like I should have known. Like, you know, where those rifles are. Because I kind of remember there being rifles somewhere. But I don't remember things very well. Insanity is doing the same thing every time and expecting a different result. Well, I can't remember what I did. So it's not me doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Because I don't even remember my first result.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face.
You're cold. Can I help you?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her?
I don't know. Give her a hot cocoa. Do they even have those in this game? Insane. I'm probably crazy. Want a hint on where the rifles are? Hint on where the rifle... Do you think that is the important next step? I feel like it probably is. Okay, yeah, give me a hint, please. Give me a hint. Just a hint.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Oh, okay. She has hot juice. If you're looking for a rifle, go to the abandoned district, I believe. The abandoned district is south, right? The southern area? Is that Wait. Don't tell me. Wait. On the building? Inside the bookstore. Oh, the abandoned district is the back area. Okay, I'm gonna hang around the back area. Okay. I kind of remembered the ones that were glued together in that one room, and that's where I went, you know, before. But I can look around this whole area inside there again. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum.
I already did that.
Running.
Hey, I did go through there. But I will go back there. I will go back there and actually look thoroughly. Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Interesting.
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work
It's
of a
very
policeman or
cool.
a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Why would you want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things. And it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm drinking a soda. Okay.
You don't look much like a policeman.
How dare you? You're now my mortal enemy, child. Just kidding. Okay.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Oh, a strapping officer. It is a wild cherry Pepsi with 0 sugar. And I'm eating chocolate chip pieces with they're like 70% cocoa, you know? It's kind of a good combination. Cacao, I mean, or whatever. They're not that sweet. But the soda is sweet, so it's kind of nice. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy.
What's that mean?
Cut loose, raise hell, blow off
And
steam.
everything's better now, sir?
I don't know.
Why is that?
A hideous beast, a failure of a cop, a disgrace.
Sir, please, sir, don't say things like that. You look nice enough. Don't be sad, sir. I'm sorry I said that thing about Dick Mellon.
No. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real.
It's too
We
much.
can talk about something else if you want.
Oh, wait.
Something nicer. Crime fiction is about murder.
Crime is what we were so.
It's exciting. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just a head. Yeah.
No, it's your resilience.
Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul. Grit. A total disregard for personal safety. You gotta take the pain. The Mullen guy looks like he'd run to his mom. Ah.
I'm not sure I understand.
An ingrained sense of law.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Ah, should be a book of you. She's cold.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Rumi, I do recommend slowing down and immersing yourself with the text if you want. What do you mean by that? I am reading it. Sometimes I click through because I read too fast. I mean, I could slow down so that you can read it yourself as well, if that's what you mean.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to.
No, I'm not
She
speedrunning.
doesn't need a bad man.
I can see how you would think
would
that,
be
though.
Interesting.
I was clicking really fast. It was basically because I picked something and then I realized I didn't like what I had picked, so then I was trying to go back to things I'd already read. Okay. What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady? Rich lady.
But usually the guy gets rich in the process, or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I don't know what it would look like. Apparently the Disco Elysium creators based off their text design from Twitter. Interesting. Looks pretty obvious that you're not speedrunning. I think that sometimes things can look different to different people, so I'm just clarifying so everyone knows what's going on. It happens, but usually the guy... Yeah, okay.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
I kind of like stories where a character is kind of bad. There's this really good, I personally think it's really good. It's a really good run, in my opinion. It's a Journey into Mystery, with Loki, and it's like, kind of like Elseworlds for DC, I think it is. And it's Loki died and then he was brought back to life because of Thor, and I think I've talked about this before. I just really enjoyed it. Basically, he was brought back to life and he was a kid, but everyone remembered how horrible he had been in the past, and this time he didn't remember that. Something was happening in the series and he was having to make really bad decisions because no good people trusted or would work with him. And it's a really interesting story because he's not bad, but he, maybe he isn't good, and he's working with bad people, and he's trying to I think he was trying to stop Ragnarok from happening or something like that. And so yeah, it's a really good run. I highly recommend that Journey into Mystery. And then I think it leads into the series where Loki joins the Young Avengers. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry. Sorry. I really like that kind of stuff, Like Red Sun. That's a Superman comic. It's really good. Anyway. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
I like the yappening. Good, good, good. There will be more. What do you think of Colleen Hoover novels? I have never read a Colleen Hoover novel because, yes, I am a nerd. I'm just kidding. You can be a nerd and read Colleen Hoover, I'm sure. But I don't really like romance stories. Moon Knight. Yeah, Moon Knight is cool. I've only read a little bit of Moon Knight, but I know he got really popular because of Marvel Rivals, right? Usually I've seen him just kind of show up in other comics more than anything. Yes, compliment to nerd for sure, for sure. I agree. Excruciatingly painful breakup. Yes, this is about him.
I think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
I really like stories where the characters don't end up together. I think it's kind of interesting and real. I didn't know you were a comic book reader. I'm kind of a comic book reader in the sense that I would read comic books that other people owned because I was too poor to afford them, kind of a thing. So I would like read them for my brother or read them from websites. Stuff like that. Watchmen is pretty good too, specifically the comics. Watchmen is really good. I like Watchmen. Fables, also good. Trying to think of a comic that's more indie. I've not read that much Spawn, but some of it was really fun. It's kind of got this weird, very 90s style to it. No, let me see. Torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life. Phantom limb. Mouse is a must. Yes.
I don't know.
Mouse is very good. If you like Mouse, you should read Persepolis. It's by Marjane Satrapi, I believe.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Yeah. Very good graphic novel series. It's like I think it's like 4 books. It does have, unlike Mouse, which I think has a more varied lens of characters, the Persepolis does follow, a younger woman, so it does have her like it is the novel is from her lens, you know. Let me see you.
The girl is at a loss for words.
Each of you filling with resentment and bitterness of having ruined each other's lives. She wants a happy story. What are you doing?
She shifts and sways on her feet, looking.
Okay, this is bad.
Sorry, sir. I don't know how to help you.
I'm beyond help, right?
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm still...
It's time to leave it be. You're about to make a child cry. Are you proud of yourself?
Right, activate denial mode. Damn right I'm... don't worry, little girl. Got a bit carried away there. Let's back up on this. I had other
Maybe
questions.
some about other books.
Okay. I think I've heard of Persepolis. Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it's a really good story for a lot of different reasons. Like even on a level of having siblings, it can be interesting, or being, even if you want to look at it from like you're different from you're thinking differently from what society is telling you should be thinking. It's good on that level, and it's good because it's different from other things I've read. So just based on that, I enjoyed it as well. You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, composure. Do I have any silly clothes for composure? Right? That's one of them? Whoa. I've never once used this. Huh. Well, I must go now. Bye. Oh, well, it was fun having you here. Thank you for hanging out. Bring more comic book suggestions next time. I always do Tuesdays, so for this game especially. Yes, it's fun. I feel like I would enjoy this game by myself, but it's kind of nice having other people to bounce ideas off of because there's a lot to it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Let's see if we have... Oh, we do have composure. Haha. It's the shoes. I think composure is needed at the end. Oh, interesting. Well, we have composure with the shoes. Hand-eye coordination. Interesting. What does this one do? I like the pinball maker's coat. I think it looks really nice. Okay.
Hello again, sir.
No.
You failed to deduce anything substantial.
How dare you?
She waits intently.
It's okay, sir.
You disappointed a small child.
No. I refuse. Okay, hold on. I refuse. I refuse.
Hello again, sir.
The
Yes.
girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands
What do
folded?
you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. The lieutenant stands by, looking a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the
Kim.
situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands.
Oh,
Her
no.
nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Stress.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
I've got a few reasons in
She
mind.
nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
I hope this entertained you.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. To do something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch.
I'm not
even
drinking.
a
Well,
single bit. He
in the game.
is intensely not
I am drinking my
flinching.
sody.
It takes effort.
Yeah, about that. Maybe you could point me towards some booze. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
Yeah, about that.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
Why?
Somehow.
Suggestion.
Jamais vu. Derealization.
Oh, I love these paintings too.
Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears.
Oh god, I messed that up. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new. Like some half-forgotten day in your childhood, only now. That's the feeling you've been having, and for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is the fundamental question. Okay. It's not a bad memory. Confirm, why not? I don't want to do that one. Physical instrument -2. Okay. I could try to learn that one. Oh, I think I stopped it for one of the checks. Drunk on soda, yeah. Soda and chocolate chips. Okay, wait.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Wait, I have to put my outfit on. Suggestion? Are there more? I'm not gonna try. Gonna try not to waste too much time on this. I say as I go through every single one of them. That's fine. There's nothing else. Disco Elysium writing style is the envy of many a writer. Yeah, it's very good writing style.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on. You know me. We've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star.
Disco Elysium.
Don't really understand who those stars are. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Hold on, child. Let me change clothes right in front of you. Yeah, well, it's my coat at least. Luckily, it wasn't anything too bad.
Party eyes. Yes.
I'll see if I can ask.
That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on.
You know, like a cat in the dark. All big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd
Cat in
on
the
a man.
dark.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Gurning, huh? What the heck is that? I've never heard that.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
Why didn't you say you knew me?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks. I've learned something about myself
I'm
today.
glad I could help you, sir.
Okay.
Oh, kings. I think that's why people read them. To find the secret.
Wait, she didn't know. She didn't answer the question about insects, potentially? I'll ask your mom, though.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Oh, wait. I probably should be wearing something else instead, but I think I had different shoes on as well, right? These, because these are composure.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
All the pressure's made Annette really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Yeah, the way she's drawn with her mouth all small and like scrunched up, it's kind of interesting.
A part of hers too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Says the person who has these weird paranormal beliefs. Huh. I mean, I like paranormal stuff, but...
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Yeah, even I know that, and usually I don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Yeah, duh.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
Huh.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind.
Huh.
All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sounds like your husband and your mom treat you like garbage. You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne. It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the
He
bookstore.
made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent
Interesting.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
One second. Okay, sorry. Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Glasses. Hello, Spore.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I.
Uh-huh.
Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
Well, her dad doesn't sound like much of a dad either, so...
I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
I feel like her husband has lied to her and she's not going to go somewhere else.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
It's never taking off. This place is a crap place. You know, but wow, my word, I could not think of a word to say there. Oh my god.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Farewell. Okay, let's save. Let's save here real quick. Oh wow. You have a way with words, Rumi. Oh, what did I say?
I'm sorry, sir.
Truly.
I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much.
Oh,
homework
yeah.
now.
You're so right. I did fail to check in real life. Too bad I didn't say anything funny. I just looked like a fool. I'm sorry, sir. I can't. I was like, you were making fun of me, and I couldn't figure that out either. Oh boy, I'm cooked today. I've been actually feeling not very good today, but I wanted to hang out with everyone. I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. Oh.
You just can't win.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
Math is kind of hard, yeah.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
But you know what the funny thing is if you are like even remotely okay at math, some things start to be very different for you. Because I'm not very good at math. I feel bad for this kid. Yeah, I feel bad for her too. She's living a very crummy life. But yeah, if you even like understand math a little bit, you start to see how things are kind of sneaky. I was at a conference and they were trying to talk about how amazing this one product was, and everybody was like, oh yeah. But then they were showing values on the screen, you know, about like how much of an increased percentage it was and stuff. And then I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. And they're not explaining, like, even if you add these two things together, it couldn't do this. This is just basic math, you know? And I like raised my hand and asked about it. And then it kind of led to a conversation where they were talking about how you have to make all these adjustments to the numbers to make this real, because the system does a bunch of weird stuff. And it was just like, oh, so this is happening because your product is really bad. Got it. Love that. They stopped answering my questions very quickly.
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Oh.
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Aw, she gave me a hat. So they're juking the stats in that conference? Yeah, they were kind of doing that. They were basically like, they were removing something because the system adds an extra thing, so it makes it look like their numbers are really good. And they had to remove it, but then they had to account for that in a different way, and then basically it was still doubling their number kind of a thing, you know? So it's just like, well, not doubling it, but it was like 12% better than what it should have been. And it was just like, why is this so high? There's no way. It's not possible. It was interesting. It was very interesting. And I had to do like a little presentation at work because they were like, oh, please show us all the ways that this was bad. And then I had to like point out places where it was bad. And they were like, wow, she's so good at math. And it was like, no. I'm really bad at math. But like, I understand basic math and I understand basic elements of how analytics work. That's all. Nothing more. Nothing special. Ever met someone who says they're in special forces and you just know they're full of crap? Challenge me to a vector geometry duel. Knowing the basics often exposes charlatans. Yeah, exactly. Like, I do not know a lot of math, you know, but like I know just enough to understand when they're trying to trick me, kind of a thing. You know, my elementary school did that once, teaching us the exam questions so the school could stay high on the leaderboards without caring about trying to improve our reading comprehension. Oh my god, that is so terrible. It's like increasing reading comprehension is the answer to a lot of things, especially testing. Okay, anyway, let me get slightly back on track, but I have so much to say about that. Oh, I love that I got a hat. I wonder what it does. Okay, wait, where'd you get it?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. Really supposed to be there.
Education system is cooked in the Philippines. It's cooked in a lot of places, I would say. It's cooked for different reasons, though, you know? There's actually this interesting podcast. It's called Sold a Story about the U.S. Reading system. And it, like, explains why a bunch of people can't read these days. Okay, let's see. Or they're, like, they were tricked into thinking they were bad at reading when they were just being taught something that's contrary to science. Just what? Let's see. It's a little long-winded, though. I feel like they could have cut pieces out of it. A detective hat.
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time.
You'll look way more serious.
With that.
I don't have a hat that I like wearing, so this is perfect.
Right, I have to get back to my homework now.
Aww. Oops. Her mom is mean. Oh, encyclopedia. Oh wow, this is like a cowboy hat. Is this a fedora for realsies? I don't know how hats work, by the way. Well, this usage of the word cooked is a good example because it can mean something positive or negative depending on the reading around the room. Yeah, it definitely depends. It's all very context dependent. That hat completes your big beige detective coat. Oh my god, compliments. Yes, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Hard-boiled detective. Cabinet maker. Put it on your head. I put it on my head. I did. Then it works. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much it works. Okay, we're gonna go inside. Look at how much it works. It's so beautiful. Very beautiful. I love this entrance though, by the way. It's so cool. Can we do this? Can we do this barbell? We can try it. I think. Let me see, what is it?
Barbell waits patiently
on
the floor. Like a dog for its master.
Physical instrument. Do I have physical? I think pretty sure this is one. I feel like I have at least one more, but maybe not. Oh god, -2. Eh? No. No. Okay, that's it. I was wrong. I was a dirty liar. Strong kitty arms. Yeah, I'm so strong. I wish. I mean, I actually have really strong legs, but my arms aren't that strong, to be honest with you. I wish they were stronger. They're kind of little noodles. No. I guess kitties have their front legs aren't as strong as their back legs, so it kind of makes sense, right? Right?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor like a dog for its master.
No, I failed. I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh boy, that's fine. That's okay.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast.
That's exactly
just
why.
An old man with
I can jump on
form.
stuff. I can knock things over with my tail and my paws. Duh! it's dumb. Duh, it's bad. You don't need to be strong with your front arms. You could just, you can kind of just use leverage.
See? This place is cursed. Even your body has failed you. It's a miracle you didn't injure yourself.
It's for the intellectually impaired anyway. No.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either. At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle.
A training course, maybe?
The feeling is gone. A memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna put on the light. Tools. Oh, I'm so tired today. I also love how they had the mannequins all over the place. They look so scary. Oh! Wait. I feel like there was something... Oh, I guess not. You just hear like mice or something.
Slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and...
There was this, which I already checked before.
Tiles on the cube are still...
And this was the...
This old fire diagram
radio thing.
For someone...
Okay, we're gonna go this way first, and then we'll go the other way. Because this way is shorter. We're gonna check everything. We're gonna check it all.
The bear's eyes are dead, and a friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you. The paper still smells of vanilla.
Delicious. So delicious, I'm gonna have another piece of chocolate. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing?
Good question.
We already saw that.
I know. At least it's not running them a loss anymore, now that you've unplugged the cable.
I don't think it looks that scary. I think it's really cute.
The fridge sits empty before you.
Am I the only one who thinks the bear's cute?
Now that the cooling systems aren't active. The paper still...
Okay, it's not it.
A thick layer of coal dust.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Dead rats, huh?
It's dark and grimy here. The echo is...
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity.
Wait, really? Take your head out of the chimney.
It feels safe to know that the lieutenant's got your back.
Thank you.
The hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Okay, that was nothing. Yeah, because I tried this.
A few bricks have fallen.
Seems like an old bed. It means there are 5.
He likes this find.
Right.
Both cables are unplugged somewhere in the dark. A giant... Only the red cable and electric sizzle. The room is...
And there's nothing over here. I remember before it was like just, you could just hear people. Okay. You're right. It would probably be scary for kids. Then again, I was like a really weird... I wasn't a really weird kid, but I was a weird kid, so I probably would have loved it. I probably would have tried to climb on it, though. I was not a... Oh, wait a minute. I think I do remember. Was there something...
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Uh-huh. I don't know. I think I don't know what I'm doing today. How'd you become a dice maker?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
The Whirl Untethered series. Do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as this commercial area.
All right. How about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else? Nothing really.
The lieutenant looks at his note.
Your window looks...
I'm sorry, detective, but it's an odd profession. Making dice for people. But I like.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Hmm.
I'm listening.
The character feels Ghibli-esque. Well, she, you know what her portrait is? It's clearly, Vermeer painting. There's like this painting that's famous by Vermeer. He's like a Dutch master painter. And this angle with the head covering, over the shoulder is like a classic, painting that he made. It's like a young woman. But I guess she's a little bit older. I'm not sure what that's supposed to indicate, though.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Yeah, it's really cool. So what is making me think of? Do I really not have... handwritten note, tattoos. I think I read this.
Medicinal purposes of the pale.
Oh, this is the pale thing,
the
right?
cover of this heavy...
Yeah, they usually tell stuff about the character, but I don't know what the fact that her portrait looking like a Vermeer says.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the...
Okay. And? An antique. That makes sense. I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzleloaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons. Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access
it would
to
be a bad
firearms
idea.
that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. But back to the investigation. Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun.
I know. I don't know where it is, though. Okay. Maybe I really did, Oh, wait. Huh. I really don't know what I'm missing. I might have to give up and look it up at some point. Ugh, I don't want to do that, though. Yep. Man, I'm really stuck. I think it might also be because I'm like super tired today, so maybe I'm just not making obvious connections I should be making. I can ask the other kids. Yeah, he's drawn like a saint. That one I can see.
Necromancer pig. Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too?
Maybe.
Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
I believe that about you, sir.
Porta Rosa, a side alley of the Boogie Street spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer Emil Mullins and asks for a cigarette. As Officer Mullins reaches in his coat pocket for the pack of Astra he just purchased this morning.
They're drawn how the main character sees them at the end. Interesting. It really looks like you sold the gun. Can I buy it back? I might have sold it somehow. Yeah. Right. Okay. I don't remember selling it, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. Can you really lock yourself out of the game like that? Everett's trying to track your gun down. We're trying to find the other gun. You can. Wait. The whole game is a time loop? No spoilers, I swear. Just theory crafting? Okay.
The man shoots him point blank
that could work too.
in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in
Dang.
the gutter. His right hand is grabbing the armor.
Maybe
on
I
his
did. I
chest.
might have to look
The
into it and
bullet
see.
Didn't pierce it,
Wait.
but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing distant.
This game is full of noob traps. It has several negative reviews because of it. Yes. Huh. Okay, well, I just briefly looked up no spoilers. Yeah, just what Noid just said, which is that I don't need it to finish the game. So, I didn't soft lock or anything. I just will have to do other stuff instead.
Bleed pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emil cannot see who. His sight grows dim with
That's
pain.
okay. I mean, I tried to do a no spoiler lookup thing. And it just said no. Short answer is no. You can blow through this game drunk and on drugs and still be fine. Doing like nothing right. So, okay. I'll be there for you, Kuno.
Yeah.
Ah, you wouldn't happen to know anything about Missing Locust. Wow, so he's the one to ask.
No, Kuno doesn't give a
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Huh?
Now they're gonna take you to lame.
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment.
What is it about?
Deny everything, Kuno.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Oh, really? Oh, come on.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno
Okay.
doesn't fucking...
Interesting. It'll lead to an end, but not the good one.
Close to me.
Interesting.
Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno.
Huh?
She means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are these strange words you use, girl? Child, converse with me. Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
I don't understand you.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got something.
All right, calm down. Little guy. What is that? Oh, wait, there's another one right there. Interesting. We gotta go over there and get it. Gotta go all the way over there. Eh. Oh. A Van Eyck poster. My brain is mush today. I know probably you think my brain is always mushy, and maybe that is true, but feels especially mushy today.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see.
One day. One day I'll figure you out, Wall. I'll know all your secrets. All your secrets. Oh. Someone's washing dishes. Okay. That's not what I thought was there. I thought I saw, something else. It's probably bad for me to just go into this person's house randomly.
The door is closed again. You hear someone inside.
Okay, they're home. Okay, I am lost. Pick up the Dice Master stuff, okay. Confront Hardy Boys about the drug trade. Look for Ruby on the coast. I can just do that. I'm not really sure what to do next. Otherwise, I spoke to children. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna be a loser and I'm gonna go back to them. To the Feld thing because my brain is not working. Oh, let me see if I can talk to her from this side.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
No, she won't talk to me. She won't talk to me. I should have gone to the church. I'm a fool. It's Kuno. Think about what he would have done with the insects. Crushed them? Put him in his little room? He probably did put him in his little room. But I feel like I would have seen them, right? Put him in this trash can. He would have done all kinds of things.
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Let me go into his place. After all, it does involve him. You're right. The sound of melting snow off the roof. It's strange, huh? Oh, locusts!
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking. Thank you, Kim.
I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Insel Indian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The Phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was... But what do I know?
Get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno set.
I would love to know who Kuno's lawyer is, though.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
Eh?
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
What?
What is this shit? Talk normal.
The huge kipped made him his bottom kipped, Kuno. Stay away from him!
What? Is... What do they ever say? I know you took the locust from the traps. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
Yeah. One step of the real case is done. Thank you.
So it wasn't the Phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
Not you, Kuno.
Yeah, well, Kuno's all you got, bitch.
You say you don't give a crap about bugs. Then you go build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
I don't know. Locusts aren't my favorite. I would probably pick like hornets over what locusts.
Stop!
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City.
The girl forces herself to watch again. But the lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
Sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Hornets will F you up, man. I used to live around some. And it was not that bad because they were like my buddies. You know? I don't know. They were not bad. But I'm sure that a lot of the times they get really aggressive. It's just that there were like, it was like generations of hornets. And they would, as soon as we would take one nest down, they would put another one down somewhere else. So they weren't really that aggressive. It was kind of weird. It's almost like we were symbiotically tied because we wouldn't take the nest down until it was like old and gross. And by then they would have already built somewhere else that we didn't know about.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds.
I mean, you suck, lady.
Let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything.
He's having
Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a...
Huh?
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Excuse me.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
Why, what have you done?
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
I'm really confused.
So that's what this is about.
Ah. Yeah, somebody's listening. I want a hornet army too. Yeah, hornets are cool. That depends on the choices you make, young girl.
Without a word, she disappeared. For once, the boy is lost for words. He used this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
What does the city of Locust mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping pig. You really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Stop taking Locust from the traps. You can lose the game by killing him. Ah, well, he's a child, so you're not supposed to do that. But he is very annoying. Oh, I wonder if I had shot him on accident earlier instead of opting out. Ah. What's gonna happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Why?
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence. just long enough to make eye contact.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway?
He recognizes the name.
Do you know what it is?
They just think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each.
What is going on? Can you like change what he's like? Can you change him into something else? A different kind of person? That's interesting. I don't know. Not like you can really do that, but you can like lead someone down a certain path, you know? Report your findings to the cryptozoologist. Okay. I will.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I've been pretty nice to you. What are you talking about?
So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps.
He's getting sick.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting...
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
No.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find the phasmid or admit defeat, people.
Let me see. Maybe I can restock the trap for you.
You can? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast.
Really? It's too much.
What Morel means is...
Here's a fresh scratch of blood. It should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Interesting.
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Okay. Okay. I accidentally messed up and didn't do karaoke, huh? I keep messing things up in this game. Okay, let's see. Okay, the next thing I was gonna do. Eh? Right. Can I ask them about the dwugs?
The Copper NATO is back. What do you want?
The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Huh.
Nervous, snickering.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hand.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole... Yeah.
Glenn is crazy?
Well oiled the machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident. Ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
This Colonel is bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army. And the Madre scum. Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Send back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
I feel like there's a good Madre joke in there. Dwugs, yeah, you know. I'm trying to get used to saying that that way.
These people are trained military professionals.
Not for ooh reasons or nothing, but just, you know.
They're not a gang or Barmy army.
There's like very, very sensitive thingies. I'm probably never gonna get to a point where I get like monetized or anything, but if I ever do, I don't want to have to like crawl through all my videos, you know, and cut out parts of them, or I don't know. Maybe I won't ever have to do that though.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. Don't forget, we're listening in on their communications. Their shit is way apart.
They're armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Well, Well, they pierce ceramic armor.
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what? That they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Well, sure, there's a whole area in front of your face. That's where he got shot, through the mouth. Have you ever gotten around to checking the games us viewers recommended to you, by the way? Yeah, I have them saved. To play in the future. What, or like, which one are you referring to specifically? I haven't bought any of them yet, though. Because I made some poor financial choices in the last 2 months, if I'm going to be really honest with you. I've, like, looked into them, though. Deep Rock Galactic looks really good. Nobody is controlling them.
Big fucking surprise.
Just asking? No, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just saying.
Arm them.
Haven't gotten there.
Let them loose in the city.
To buying him.
What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you. They'll poop out. They're gonna wipe you out. I mean, okay, you got this. You got the numbers. I mean, okay, I'll be on your side when they come. Once I find mine, I lost it. Okay, they're gonna wipe you out.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your neck.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that.
All he means is that the situation...
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Oh, I think I answered that all wrong. Is there another option? I feel like I don't like that, how it came up. There wasn't a check or anything. By poor financial decisions, you mean replacing your PC? Actually, that didn't cost very much. That was not very expensive. I went on a trip, and that was expensive. I spent like $1,000.
The copper NATO
with my silliness.
What do you want?
I bought some merch too, like VTuber merch, and you buy like a couple pieces of fan merch, and it's so expensive. Yeah. Well, it was like the trip and buying merch is what really kind of did it for me. And the PC and live free. Well, my wallet is not very happy with me right now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to beat up his...
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline.
This is what happens if...
Let them come.
You heard the man.
Supporting your fave creators, I say, yeah.
We got the whole district behind us, and Glenn.
Well, to be honest...
is fucking crazy.
I just wanted some HoloStars and HoloLive merch, because first of all, HoloStars merch is not, I don't want to speak ill, but I wish there was more options is what I would say, you know. I think that there's a lot of potential with HoloStars merch, and I didn't see it, so I was happy to buy some fan merch that was really cool. And also, I wanted merch of Elizabeth Bloodflame from HoloLive because, I mean, there's not really that much out there yet. So, I wanted some fan merch of her. Yeah. That's basically kind of what I didn't even buy that many things, but you can buy, like... You buy, like, 10 things, and it's, like, $300. It's kind of what ends up happening, you know?
Yeah. I will oil the machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident. Ready to...
Okay, so
yeah,
this is all fine.
These people are...
No, we got weapons of our... I guess we're gonna... Yeah. You haven't even seen big fuck.
He's really ripped himself.
It starts with one thing. I know.
He has to keep the fear in check.
Also, like, you're walking around, you're buying stuff, and then you're like, oh, I could just buy this. And then you buy it, and then you go somewhere else, and you're like, oh, there's this too. And then you just keep buying stuff, you know? And then later on, you're like, wait, I spent $150 today on just merch. What the heck? Or, you know, like in this case, it was $300. Oh, it's hard. It's so hard. I don't know why. It's hard to make good decisions sometimes with your money. Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Interesting. Is this the right way to go? I mean, you got... let's see.
We don't need you or your lost gun. We all have our guns. We'll just use those if it's okay.
Lost gun or not, you're going to need help.
Okay, I accept the offer.
He appreciates it, but can only accept it conditioned.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry
intersection
that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jam? We know Ruby was the driver. We know that's your affiliation with her. Detective, you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
Yeah, you're right. There is no local drug trade, except you.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs.
Yes.
The dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the
people are gonna do them.
Of course.
Let's see, are we gonna try to pretend to be his buddy in this? I know for a fact that there's still plenty of drugs out there. Drugs out there. People are always gonna do them. I don't know. Does anything change if I choose these?
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
And his dad are interesting.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big...
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here.
And what about this Ruby?
Answer to your drug accusation is... You sure do love long walks through Theory Town, don't you? Well, I'm thirsty.
He doesn't let it show, but must be a little impressed. You've put a lot...
We did it, I guess. We figured that out.
Yes?
Okay, so we got that. We got a skill point from it. Interesting. There's so many more. Wow. Look at all this stuff that we have never gotten. I wonder how. Okay. Oh, my head hurts so much today. So the next thing... I can fill up on the Phasmid stuff, look for Ruby on the coast, and then go to the post. Okay. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer. It involves being on the other side of the city. Why did I accidentally close that? Okay, whatever. Ignore me. I don't ignore me. Okay. Let's see, map. Church. We're gonna do these first, the ones that are all the way over here. If I remember correctly, there's some over here at least.
An old door worn by...
It's military. The washerwoman mentioned a dip from here to the whirling. I can't...
No, that's not what I was trying to look for. That's not what I was trying to see.
The locusts aren't doing all too well, but they're still in there. This isn't the empty...
Oh, that one was by the canal. Okay. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. Can you go back? That would have been cool if I could, but I can't. Okay, fine. I won't do that. The canal one is over here, this way. Oh, money. This one's kind of far. I forgot how far it was. That's okay. Wait, what is this? Oh. Primer for small kits. It's this one, right?
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around.
Fantastic.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to, but if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
I promise. Maybe, kind of. I don't know if I'm the most trustworthy at this point. Okay, so. Artillery broken. Right. Okay, we're gonna quick save. And we're gonna get the outfit stuff. Let me just make sure there's no negatives to shiver in what I'm wearing. Okay, perfect, perfect.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away. Suddenly, there's a sigh carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath.
Oh, Ravishal.
Flowing through it. In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels. The whisper.
She's down there.
I think she's down there.
Okay. Why?
We've looked everywhere else.
Good, good. Yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there?
It's a gut. We've looked everywhere else.
How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're...
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see...
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe.
Oh, I think this is... Wait, is this the end of the game?
Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails. An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the fell?
Yeah, I could die.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder. A thin layer of snow gleams inside as your eyes adjust. You see some trash, crumpled up newspapers, and nothing. Broken glass from
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not with... However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around...
Oh, duh. Why didn't you? The lieutenant's face lights up. He doesn't usually notice these little...
And it's right here.
Oh.
A maintenance door.
Okay, perfect. Fret not.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach. Oh yeah. Big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
Physical instrument. Hold on, I gotta put my my check stuff on. Oh, maybe I already have all my physical instrument stuff on. Whoops. We gotta take this off. Gotta put this on. I forgot about my beautiful necktie. Interesting, okay. Well, I mean, I could take something to help me. Plus physique.
Well, hello.
No.
Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to
That's
open.
not good.
A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps
Maybe I shouldn't
out,
be doing this.
and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. You see a flash of teeth, a young woman smiling at you, near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous. Nothing. Some mental stuff.
Some mental stuff.
Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Ah. Morale critically low.
The golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real
That doesn't sound right.
Incredibly well done. From the void we came. Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're right.
In sand.
My bad, cat. I couldn't help it.
The metal doors.
I needed the success.
Flaking rust hurts your palms, but together with the lieutenant, you managed to slide them open just enough to squeeze in.
Ah, my drink. My Pepsi.
Good work. Shall we?
We shall, sir, we shall. I'm so strong. Oh. You should take out your flashlight. Okay. Okay. I'll need to hold that. Orange with mildew. Oh. Brought down forgotten so long ago. The purple one is the spoopy. The Inland Empire stuff. All the files. Okay, I'm gonna go over there again. I just wanted to... Whoa. Ah. Oh my god, there's so many spaces here. Pots and plates full of dust and spiderwebs.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? Outside the window, desolation. Snow falls softly onto the coastal sand, where it melts almost instantly. On rooftops, it lingers.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages. Indeed, no one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
Yay! Oh no, I clicked out too quick. That was just authority, I guess. Revolutionary hat! Oh my god, a hat. I'm getting so many hats right now. +1 to Mazovian socioeconomics. When am I ever gonna need that? Footprints in the sand, one of the souls appears more worn than the other. Okay. Something in the air, unnatural buzzing. Okay, maybe going this way will reveal too much. I don't know. I'll try everything. I mean, I can always go back the other way, right? The buzzing sound is getting louder.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange...
No, what do you mean?
Pain is strange
I
tingling.
don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and no, but you are the same.
He trusts your gut feeling on this.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully. Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do.
This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb it, keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
You're right. However corrupt he may be, nothing happens in Martinez without him knowing. We might have to dirty up.
In this case, we can't afford to be squeaky clean.
We know what Joyce knows about the murder, but I may have other things to discuss.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it.
If you must.
You mean Morel? I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder investigation are connected. But the situation in the city, well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
Yes, try not to worry, he thinks.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the...
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Okay. I don't know if I should, then. The game just told me there'll be no turning back. Is there still stuff you want to do on the side? I don't actually even know if I should, you know? Oh, okay, okay. So this doesn't lead to anything. Oh, no, I can go up here. Okay, that's what I thought. So this is the other way. This is the other way you can get here. Okay. That makes sense. Duh, my brain didn't put that together for some reason. Okay. Okay, let's briefly leave and we'll come back. Okay, so take this off because we have to talk to them about the bugs. I guess I just want to... Wait, what?
Hello, dear. Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is wary. Earlier, the bullions has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game.
Oh, sure. I'm definitely young.
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your...
Fuck that cough. It's not happening. The insides of your lungs are lined with tobacco. A powerful antibacterial, very strange.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
Not. It's not that. It's, a strange feeling.
Eh?
I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Okay.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Of course.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not. Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Are you saying you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence.
And you're clearly, like, probably in love with him even then.
That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen, an extraordinary witness to grace.
Right.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was...
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
First, tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care. All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Yeah. Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university. Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our... I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Yeah, that's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must... What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist.
You're not sure you made it up either.
Chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Okay, it's a false memory. It doesn't mean all of them are fake. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up
either. I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot sun.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
I'll check them one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a
dream. A fool's hope. Like that.
I wonder.
The gas fan enters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
I wonder.
We should go to...
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with...
Yeah. The game is telling me that's where the end is. Okay, well, I guess I can just finish it. Right? I mean, I'm sure there are other things I could do. Save scum part. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna save a lot. I wonder if there's stuff you figure out, like you could have pretended to see something as well, or you could have seen something. There is, you know, there is a quality of this game that feels like the fantastic might actually be real, or right might be right next door, you know? Huh. Wait. What's going on? Okay, weird. Yep. Oh, all the traps again. Right. Yeah, you're right. I can still check the traps. What if I don't find anything though? Will I I said I would. I told her I would. Okay. I kind of thought I had accidentally concluded it though, and I was like, ugh. I guess it's fine.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
All the traps? Hmm. I'm trying to remember where they all are. Were there some up here? I guess not. Whoops, this is the wrong way. You look silly with the gloves.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
I think there's another one over here, right? Yes.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them are poor things.
Are they all like that?
Just dead and dying locusts. Poor things.
Are these all of them? I feel like it's all of them. But I feel like there were more than that. Like there was one more at least. Huh. I do not remember where it is. So I got, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one more, right? No, I got it on the other side of the shack thingy. Let me check. I think there's one more place I would look. Which is next to my motor carriage. Or over here somewhere. Ah, Joyce. Oh, there are 4. So I did it all. There was nothing. I missed it. Maybe my perception wasn't great enough to see the beautiful phasmid. Okay. Here we go. Wait, I need the light. Feels strange. I bet Ruby is your, like, wife from the before time. That's what the game feels like it's been telling you this whole time.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before.
Interesting.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head.
Oh, a different way of using the noise.
Words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going direct. No, buddy, that's not going to help.
Yeah.
You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Wait.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
It's the ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised
You should probably check on Kim. That's what good partners do.
Right behind you, officer.
The torment Lieutenant Kisaragi is experiencing is...
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable.
This is where the pale comes in.
You can force a radio signal grid on the pale. Literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds and just...
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them.
Interesting.
Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking. You just might get an opportunity to...
Could I have figured out more of the Pale and done something, been more prepared for this then?
The Pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too. As she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented, but we are beyond.
Oh yeah, way beyond. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going
yeah, of course.
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to...
Talk about the man who was
Yeah,
killed.
let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say. If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Interesting.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards.
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the Pale Latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out.
Did you shoot Lely? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you.
Of course it does. What do you mean? I couldn't find it. I don't know. I don't have it.
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
It was your girlfriend.
Nah, she didn't crack. She's a survivor. If she told you anything, it was to save herself. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your first guess wasn't entirely off.
Titus and his boys, man. They told us...
Even now, Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut of telling her she was betrayed.
Oh no, there's worse to come. Wait, Claire didn't help you find your gun? I didn't even know Claire was the one to help me find the gun or not. I don't even remember. Yeah, nope.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know
I didn't
it.
have anything.
If this is what happens to people whom people like, how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Claire talked about it aeons ago? I don't remember that, to be honest with you. But it's so long ago, I understand. Like, I really don't remember her saying anything about my gun, or I feel like I would have remembered. How did she say it? Maybe the way she said it confused me. She didn't say, I have your gun. Wait, what? Too lazy because it was far away? Months ago, lol? No way, really? And I knew she had it, and I was like, oh, it's too far? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, Everard. Yeah, I knew Everard, but I didn't want to trust him with it. With, like, doing his bidding. Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener?
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me.
That did make her forgive them a little.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it. I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in.
Oh, Everett Claire, yeah.
Me and a fuck ton
That's
of
right.
other people around here.
I just thought he was still getting it, like he didn't have it actively. Wow, I missed a lot of stuff, huh? Well, I might get a bad ending then. I didn't like Wild Pines.
She didn't hate him, okay?
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
She looks so, destroyed by time. And surprised.
I'm listening.
Hang out on rooftops.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with... It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. Yes, I'm sure. In fact, the shot couldn't have possibly come from the roof. Otherwise, we would have heard it downstairs.
Interesting.
No one mentioned hearing any shots. And a rifle like the one used would have been loud. She's right.
And? Sure don't.
A breach loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
We don't know anything. Oh no.
No, they're not practical.
A doubt creeps over you. She sounds so sure of everything. So, not...
Yeah, evidence. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
What are you talking about? 10 minutes to go to the toilet? Are you pooping? Huh?
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the
Okay,
bar.
thanks.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, no. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardenne. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why?
There's some mysterious pinball machines in some pretty mysterious rooms in the Whirly.
And probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries. Not murder mysteries either, if that's what you're thinking.
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it clear that she's not planning to comment on the matter.
The fuck do elevators have to do with it? Not particularly. I'm not really into old...
God damn it!
Don't know it. But also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we...
She has a point there. No one...
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
No, I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now?
You're beneath it. She's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
You had a financial incentive to kill them, right?
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock. I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really...
Good night. Good luck with the brain scrambler.
This
Yeah.
gun has only been used for self-defense against serious...
I'm gonna die, I think. I missed a bunch of things, like everything I could possibly miss, I'm sure.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's
What have I done to you?
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice.
Police radio?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
But you liked Class J.
Claudia didn't want to turn the lamp on. She was afraid of another shot. She eyes you, wary. She's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal. A leader with...
Sure.
Okay. We're just... All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Mm-hmm.
This woman has seen people OD. Glacia wasn't quite there yet. So why worry?
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
How'd you manage to come up with the plan so quickly?
No. Faking a...
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Ah.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him. Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be... As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything down...
But even if this is true, weren't you worried?
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going, fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Why hi?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
That's what you think I'm in.
Strange, distant fear is getting close now.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon.
Oh!
Can opener.
I didn't know this about myself.
The sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray?
Puta madre, I've heard of them.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
No, it's a real question.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough. You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition?
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She's...
What bunker? Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Uh-huh. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're gonna we're gonna try it now. Oh, we did it. She's probably gonna shoot me. Hopefully she doesn't kill Kim. That's all I'm worried about. Please, Kim, don't get killed because of me.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell.
You're under arrest.
She looks at the machine, assessing.
Oh, fuck it.
No, 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 no. No rhetoric. No. Convince her to put the gun down.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in
She doesn't deserve to die like
The
this.
smirk crosses her face. as she watches you stand there, mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon
She
hair.
killed herself.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
What the heck? Now you have a gun. Well, that's true. Oh god.
Fuck.
Okay.
Our job. It went really bad.
And she died. How can he be so cold?
Okay.
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. When that tent there.
Delicious gun. Like it's food or something.
The plain red tent. You see a rolled up sleeping bag.
We should put her in the sleeping bag so the rats don't get to her.
Yeah, they're probably gonna. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow.
Remember putting hand to use, yes.
A ghost airship. You also see.
Should I just randomly carry it around all the time?
Enthusiast magazine.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More
A leather notebook.
diet. You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
Equip it immediately.
She watches by.
We should read this immediately. Like.
Yes.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. This was important to her when it was still hers. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Okay.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Spiral shape. Junji Ito.
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipsis. She was going through a tough time. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
No.
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell.
What about this M? Could this be La Puta Madre? Here, March 9th and March 15th.
Great. M's peon is coming to town. No doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut. to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder.
Ah, interesting way of looking at it.
Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Things played out just as she had feared, except you didn't shoot her.
Yeah.
It's in you to do something like this. Kill her. Physically, at least. Is it? Can you be sure? What if you are secretly being manipulated by Laputa Madre as you pursue this investigation? What if he wiped your memory on purpose?
Maybe.
Been holed up here for 3 days now.
Probably not, though.
I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people. The boys, for example.
You were so ready.
Experience tells me.
You were so ready to think they would rat you out, but they didn't.
Did M feel truly betrayed by me?
Oh.
I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people.
Yeah.
They'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that.
He keeps remembering someone, though.
Measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic.
Interesting. So she's involved with M as well.
The entry ends abrupt. The call was a courtesy. He must have held her in high regard to personally tell her he knew about her plan to run drugs for the competition. The most recent entry is from today. Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have been framed.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks.
So she died for nothing.
She was in plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business.
Her description from the Hardy Boys didn't really add up with the way Harry remembers his girl. That's true, but it's weird because there's this Revachol City thing, and then, you know, you have these memories of this woman. So I was just like, I mean, we haven't met this person. And they didn't really describe Ruby that much. For it to be completely separate and different.
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure. Could have been Titus. Then again...
But no one heard the shot.
Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Okay, I'm gonna load the gun on me, and then I'm going to stop playing because I have to go to the bathroom desperately. I have 2 bullets. And I feel like maybe I could potentially consider save scumming the previous thing that happened to see if I could save her life this time. I probably can't. Did you pass the dance floor shiver check in the church? I can't remember. I don't remember what that check was, so probably not. Oh, but I desperately have to go to the bathroom, actually. And it's already been 3 hours almost, so I think I might call it a day. I know. Did you only talk to Claire once and never again? No, I talked to Claire a lot of times. But I wasn't willing to do anything for him. I was trying to see if I could find different ways. But maybe I couldn't. Maybe you have to work for Claire, or, you know, I had to keep the gun and I didn't, or a bunch of things. I mean, it does just seem like I made like all the wrong choices in the game. But, you know, that happens sometimes. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna switch over. Because you could have lied about doing stuff for him, but not really. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious you couldn't lie to him because he has eyes and ears everywhere. I'm surprised that the Tommy guy had answers that I didn't know about. So far, there are a bunch of things I'm like, wow, I just didn't even realize I could talk to him and get more answers out of him. because every time I talked to that Tommy guy before, like, it didn't seem like he had anything new to say. So I didn't realize that he could be tied back into it again, you know? But, you know, I will say my one negative gripe about this game is that when you go to talk to a person, you have to go through a skill tree of talking of the same thing that you already talked about, and some of them will have new things depending on the situation, but there's no way you could have known about that. That's the only thing where I'm like, that's kind of tough, you know? You have to get lucky sometimes to know to ask this person this question at this time after you learn this other thing in order to get this different answer. So, I don't know, but it's still having fun. I'm still enjoying it, and I can't wait to see what the rest of it has. I do feel like, you know, it's very close to the end, but we can do some little restart things and see if I could save her, or, you know, little things. Yeah, we could try some things and see what happens. I still haven't finished it, so I'm interested. And there's the idea of, like, between how much of it is like the Pale as a supernatural thing, this end of the world thing, and how much of it is just, oh, this is the you know, the change over into technology, a technological future, and they're acting like that's the end of the world kind of a thing. Okay, yeah, I guess the next stream is gonna be crazy. Okay, but I definitely will play on Tuesday. Okay, we'll be on Tuesday at 6:30, like it's been since 6:30 PDT. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't know. Well, thank you all for coming, and I probably won't stream more than Tuesdays right now because of school until I get things figured out. Hopefully I can stream again on Saturday or Sunday or something, because that would be nice. Or maybe Friday at night. Oh, Friday might be good. But we'll have to see once I have to get my classes figured out. I have other stuff that has to come. Oh, why do I have so many commitments? Oh boy. Okay. But thank you so much. Thank you for coming along, and thank you for wishing me luck on my studies. I'm hopeful that everything will be fine and I will learn a lot from it. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much. And hopefully I will see you next Tuesday. I'm happy that people got to stick around and see what happened a little bit. And my bad decisions coming to bite me in the butt. Okay. All right. Bye. See you later, everyone.